Detroit, Michigan. Tonight we continue the road trip with the first of 3 between the Minnesota Twins and the Detroit Tigers. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Casey Mize will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W. And that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock. Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
At the plate, Christian Pacheco. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage, too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. The throw. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. 1 out, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Look to be taking all the way, and the splitter's in there for the first strike.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
You know, one of the things, I guess, with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Next will be the designated hitter, Alex Kay, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
Runners off for second. And the runner back. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Pacheco leads off first with 1 away. That's wide, 2-0.
Let's pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0, and you got to find a way to get back in this strike zone.
Line toward the gap in left center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. The relay throw on to first, the double play. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Twins nothing. Tigers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Tommy McMillan gets the starting nod for the Twins. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at one of the top pitchers. Think about this. A career ERA under 2. Do you have any idea how hard that is to do? And this guy can be an absolute nightmare to opposing hitters.
And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first 2 guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Tigers come up empty in the first. We've played an inning at Comerica Park with no score. So digging in now, Eugene Solari, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. First pitch of the at-bat. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Cameron's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
This is line to left. Stewart is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first 2 guys of the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. Rucker swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". Is almost certainly headed to represent the American League in this year's all. Hammered the other way to deep right field, and this will get all the way to the wall now. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Here's Miguel Sano as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Ready with the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So here's the cleanup hitter, Miguel Cabrera. He'll be looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ballgame back on Sunday. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
Hero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Well, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Stewart Stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He was selected in the first round back in the 2015 MLB
superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the hit hard on the ground to second. And there are 2 away now.
Batting 6th, the first baseman, CJ.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, CJ Cron. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. No balls and 1 strike. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Stepping into the box, Royce Lewis. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Hit hard on the ground to second. To start the 3rd. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Now, an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. In now, Jorge Polanco. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. 3rd inning, no score to this point. That's lifted the other way out to left. Stewart is over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Luis Arias. First delivery to him on the way. And that one right down Main Street. 2 out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One and 2 now as this catches the outer half. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is... Here's Jonathan Scope now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And it's 0-2 to Scope. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Next up for Detroit, Jake Rogers. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes out this side on 9 pitches. Back for more from Detroit after this. Stepping up now, Christian Pacheco. He drew a walk his first time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Scope ranging into shallow right. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Right side, hit hard. Home, moving to his right. Pro gets him at first as he threw him out from the seat of his pants, and the side is retired. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes. Ready for another chance? Ehire Adrianza. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. All right, so time now for the Twins Road to the Show report as we see a pair of prospects performing at a high level in the upper levels of the minor leagues. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. And that misses for ball 1. Piscotty tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball, according to the ump down the line. Awfully close that time. And now we're going to get a stoppage here as the 4 umpires will gather together near third base to discuss whether or not that was really a foul ball. And remember now, if there's any uncertainty, the umpires can go inside to get a look at the video feed from headquarters in New York. And I believe that's exactly what they're going to do. We'll give you a look at this from our own cameras and let you make the call for yourself. All right, here comes our umpiring crew with their ruling. And it is a home run. They overturn their initial ruling as they say this, in fact, was inside the foul pole. How about that? Into the box now, DJ Cameron, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Count even now at 1-1. from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Rucker. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for the Tigers, the designated hitter, Miguel.
And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Miguel Cabrera. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Fly ball out toward left center field. Kepler's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the Tigers hit the board first on the strike. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs. But he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi. Max Kepler is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0 to the Twins left fielder. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing, both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Here comes the first pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. The relay, and this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. That ball hit high and deep. Stretch. You can't put it on the board. Yeah! A 3-run shot down the line in left. 24 home runs for him on the season, and it gives the Twins a 3-1 lead.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
Standing in now, Royce Lewis. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Two 2-0 now.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Nipped the corner. 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
The batter, number 11.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. 3 runs already home here. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Polanco around first, heading for second now. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Luis Arias. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Now the 2-1 is at the knees and inside, but called a strike. The 2-2. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ready now, Christian Pacheco. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Here comes the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. That one's in there on the black. 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Cameron is there, 2 gone. And he thought better of taking that risk there as he retreats back to first safely. Striding forward now is the DH, Alex K. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Now a move over to first. Don't want to forget about him. The 2-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Arias ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate. And they lead now by 4.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Now here comes the Tiger skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. In now, Eugene Solari, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. K at second with 2 down. A swing and a shot hit down the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
The 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Prone in foul ground. And that retires the side. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. Middle of the night now from Comerica Park. It's the Twins 5 and the Tigers 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
For the Tigers, the left fielder.
Next for the Tigers, Kristen Stewart. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning. I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Fouled away. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Here's C.J. Cron now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're down here 5-1. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
The left fielder, Max Kepler.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Perez, just 24 years of age. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, and a changeup. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Ready with another 0-2. This is line to left. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And the throw in gets away from him. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there, getting the ball in, is going to wind up costing him.
22.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
First delivery to him on the way. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike. We were expecting a pitcher's duel in this one, but it's turned into a bit of a lopsided contest so far. Mize hasn't had his best stuff today.
Well, D-Row, this is the case of where it looks like the power pitcher is winning out this afternoon. Overpowering stuff from one side. On the other hand, a control pitcher that's having a rough go.
It goes to show you why everybody's so enamored with velocity. When you're a power guy, you can miss over the heart of the plate and you don't get that solid contact. As a finesse guy, if you're not spotting up, damage.
3-1
to him now. The 3-1 pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
The third baseman, number 13.
Into the box, Royce Lewis. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Piscotty is there to put it away for out number 1.
The bat, number 11.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jorge Polanco, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And they'll keep it going here as he's into third base with a triple.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Into the box now, Luis Arias, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here it comes, 1-0. That misses, 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
3-0.
Christian Pacheco waits. On deck. The 3-0 is in there for strike 1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
What's the saying?
The center fielder,
when you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Pacheco. From the stretch. Now here's a drive out to right center field. In safely at third as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Now batting.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the two outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Stepping in now, Alex Kay, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Crohn's there to put it away and finally put an end to the. Now at the plate, Wilmer Flores will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
Rogers.
First offering on its way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bases are empty, one man out. 1-2 to the Tigers catcher.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Swing and a liner, but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail by double digits, 11-1. Number 64 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. Now at the plate, Max Kepler. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
The left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there at the knees, strike one. And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Well, the key to hitting triples is being aggressive right out of the box. He smokes this thing to the outfield and is thinking 3 bags the whole way. And by the time they can get the ball back in, he's on his way to third with the leadoff triple.
Standing in now, Brent Rucker, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Digging in and looking for more, Miguel Sano. Bases empty and 1 away following the sac fly.
To show you how strong this guy is, he hit that last off-speed pitch over 400 feet, so the pitcher wasn't supplying most of the power there. This is a really strong hitter.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The third baseman, number
Stepping up to the plate, Royce Lewis. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Piscotty looks up. See you later.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, and it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Fastball well outside.
2-0.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Oh.
3-1.
3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
The batter, number 2.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Luis
Arias.
Arias. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball 1-0. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Line drive to left. This is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he has 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left.
7th inning,
So stepping in, Stephen Piscotty. He went deep last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Country boy Travis has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
The second for 1 on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game as there are quickly 2 away now. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. 2 out, nobody on. In for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll. Striding in once again, Christian Pacheco, and he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier.
Pacheco.
On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And a good take there will net him a base runner, as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Coming to the plate now, Alex K. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
1-1 the count. The 1-1. He pulls this one into right. Piscotty is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. First pitch of the at-bat. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike. One and 2 to the Twins catcher.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty's there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Well, there are blowouts, and then there are blowouts. And this, folks, is a blowout. As you get a look at our line score, it's not often that you see a road team come into this place and put a whooping on these guys like the one we're seeing here tonight. Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. He's set, and the pitch. Line drive to left. Stewart will get there, and he puts it away to retire this. Into the box, Kristen Stewart. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The left fielder,
J.J. Downs will come on defensively now as he takes over at second. Ryan Jeffers is also into the ball game, as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate.
Now catching, number 27.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Kepler racing back onto the bullpen roof and gone.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
In now, C.J. Cron, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he fouls this one off. Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Looking to send him packing again. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting.
Travis is there. Oh, just a sec.